Hello, my name is Balogun Ayobami and I'm also known as Pixel Creation, and you are welcome to the smartphone photography class. And today we'll be talking about how to take good pictures with your mobile device. And don't forget that the iOS and the Android drive the market, and the iOS is for the iPhone while the Android is for a lot of manufacturers like the Samsung, the LG, the Huawei, the Infinix, the Itel, and more like that. And today we'll be using Samsung S6 for our guide on how to take a good photograph. So the first thing we want to do is to launch the camera app, and after launching the camera app, we want to check the picture size. So the highest that this phone can give is the 16 megapixel. Your phone can give up to 35 or 40. And the purpose at which you want to use the picture to do will also determine, do you want to share this, do you want to edit later. So you choose, and don't forget, the higher the megapixel, the higher the quality and the resolution that it's going to give you. So the next thing I want to do is to check my mode in which I want to shoot. So the auto here means that you are telling the phone to set it automatically for you. And when you click on the pro means that you want to set it yourself. So the first option here is the exposure adjustment. And when the exposure adjustment is in minus, it means you are reducing the light. When it's in the plus, it means you are adding more light to it. And the ISO is the sensitivity to light, telling the camera on how to be sensitive to light. When it's in 100, it means you are telling it to reduce the way it is sensitive to light. And when you have it in the IS, which is the 800 or 1000 season, and you are telling it to be high sensitive to light. So you can use 100 outdoor and you can use 800 or 400 indoor. The white balance is the way the light is around us, so you can choose, tell the camera that you want the daylight when you're outdoor, and for your cloudy time you have the fluorescent time. The other thing that you want to consider is the effects. You can shoot with different effects right from start, so you choose the effects that will suit your purpose and why you want to shoot. So another thing you should also consider is you have to enable the flash. The flash is the thunder icon that is on your phone. You have to on it. So we said the camera is a light sensitive box, so you need flash to create a feel on the image that you are. So when you think that the flash is too much, you understand, you can reduce the exposure level. Another thing you want to consider is the orientation. So are you shooting on a portrait or are you shooting on a landscape? What you want picture will determine whether you are shooting on a portrait or a landscape. So when you are shooting on a portrait, it means you have two or three people that you want to, depending on what you want to shoot. So, and when you have landscape is going to give you a feel of more view of what you are capturing. And you need to also hold your phone with both hands for stability when you want to capture, because we talked about capturing in fraction of seconds. So when your phone is shaking, you might not get a clear picture. It might be blurry. So you need to hold it with both hands, and you also need to find a capture button that is convenient for you. So if it's the volume button that is convenient for you to capture easily, or the home button, or the tapping of the screen, or the capture button that is with the camera app. So find any option that is convenient for you to capture so that you can have a very good picture. And don't shoot against the light. Don't shoot against the light anytime you want to shoot, because the light is supposed to reflect the image of what you want to shoot. And except you want to create a feel of effect, and thereafter you want to go into professional photography. And also you use the grade line to compose and to position your picture very well. The grade lines are the four lines that is drawn on the camera for you to position and to frame to tell a story. And you have to also crop negative space out of your picture. Don't leave a lot of space, a lot of negative space. You have to crop it out by working with your editing. Avoid using the zoom of the camera. And also you have to try several angles when you capturing. So you can capture from the normal high level, capture high, low perspective, and try types of shots. You have to go close, wide, and too short, and there about. So you also try to compose your picture to tell a story, because you are passing an information to the people. So By the time people see like two or three of your pictures, they should be able to get what you, the kind of information that you are passing along to. So, and don't also be afraid of editing. Editing is very, very lovely and very simple. So find a photo editing app that is user friendly and try your hand on it, and I bet you have very good quality. And up next we'll be talking about on how to take a good video with your mobile phone, professional video. Stay tuned, subscribe.